He's a loving family man, he's a giving man, and he's not out to take, and it just beams from him. He's a real human being.
Nader's a great person, very, very great person, willing to give his heart, soul, and willing to help you, succeed.
Yeah, I love him like a family member. I work for him, he's my mentor, he's a friend, he's a counselor, he's everything.
You got to meet this cat. This cat, he's a phenomenal man, okay? He can bring to you some information that you may or may not have thought of. But listen, just take a listen to him, okay? Just give him a couple of your minutes, couple of minutes of your time.
Go see Nader because he really cares about your success.
It's endless what he can do for the average person. As long as they're willing to change and take the steps and do what he says, he'll change their life.
You'll be surprised. It may be that little bit of information that could change it. Someone said to me once, if you move one pebble, the world will never be the same. This kind of information could move that one pebble in your life that could just change your life tremendously. And so you're doing yourself a disservice to not show up.
It's a great thing to do. You may feel that you don't need it, you may feel that it's silly, but once you sit and see what he has to say and see the system and how it works, it'll totally change the way you...
This was definitely a very positive experience that I would recommend to other people.
But this one was very, very good, and I would encourage anyone to come and see him. It was fantastic.
I would absolutely say that this is the far best seminar that I've ever been to. I've gone to several different seminars and paid hundreds of dollars, but I actually learned something, and I'm ready to go out and take full advantage of everything that I've learned here today.
He's direct to the point. He gives you all the information that you would need. He doesn't beat around the bush, and he's truthful with what he speaks.
I'm not going to send my grandma to come get her teeth reinstalled with you. People looking at their current circumstances and they think that this is their potential. Now, to me, that's heartbreaking. How can you look at what surrounds you and say, well, this is my potential, this is where I belong, this is the best I can do or I've done? Well, that's, to me, is as ridiculous as taking an olive seed and looking at it and say, this is all the potential that this olive seed has. When in reality, you can take this very same olive seed, you can put it in fertile soil, you can give it the right amount of water, the right amount of sun, right? And fertilize and everything it needs. And then over the years, it'll produce millions and millions of olives and more olive trees. A lot of us know how to do better. If I ask each and every single one of you how to become the best at what you do, you're all going to have the right answers. But why aren't we? It's because we need to understand the mindset and what it takes. And this is what we're going to work with you on.
Empowerment, more self-empowerment, but you have more control over your life, and that's what it's brought to me, the understanding of having that self-control, self-empowerment, so that you maintain a certain poise.
Just enhances what I've already known, and I would just take this and take my whole business and me as a person to a whole different level. So all in all, just positive, pluses all the way around. And and I'm so glad I came.
Highly encourage anyone who's in business for themselves or, you know, working for a company. They would get some key concepts here that are, you know, could be life-changing and certainly produce revenue for them in the future.
If you're in the sales business or any type of business at all, and being able to get firsthand knowledge from a professional like Nader is invaluable. So,
Are you happy where you are right now with your business? Is everything in your life wonderful? You're making a lot of money, you've got a lot of friends, everything's perfect. Then you need Nader. Because you want to be there, right? Is that where you want to go? Well, you haven't done it so far. Why? Ask yourself that question, why you haven't stepped over that terror barrier and now have a lot of referrals.
And just make it business, business, business for all of us. We all benefit, we all win.
Well, you're not making a pitch, but you're accomplishing twice as much in using his technique.
And we do it ourselves. Anything that's happened in my life, I've done, but I did it because of the coaching. Just like I'm going to say, any basketball team or any great sports figure, they didn't get there on their own. They got there from the coach. Okay, and that's Nader's gift to the world, is he is a phenomenal coach.
It affected my business. I used the techniques before I had left the room, and I probably walked out of the room with 10
It could change your life.